So, I've watched a few episodes of the Fallout TV show. We got to talk about it, guys. You know, after seeing the amount of hype that this TV show has gotten and the amount of people talking about this on Twitter, it was trending yesterday. Like, Primetime even did some, like, watch it with the audience thing where you could watch the first episode like an hour and a half before it dropped for everyone else. And not to mention, this is one of the few shows that I seen Amazon be like, you know, we ain't gonna sprinkle this show. We're gonna give it all to you at once. All 8 episodes are coming out the same day. So I'm sitting here looking at this game, TV show, and it's so accurate to what the game would be if it was, you know, converted over to a TV show or to a movie. And it just vocalizes something that I've said a few times on this show, on this channel. I've made this very clear. We need a dedicated studio for Fallout. Now, look, I get it. Fallout's had a lot. Now, Elder Scrolls really hasn't got a true sequel in a long time. Neither really has Fallout. We got Fallout 4, and that's pretty much essentially all besides the MMO portions of both of these games, which is Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76. And when you look at something that is going on right now, the phenomenon that's going on right now on the internet, where so many people are talking about this show, it's very disappointing that Xbox doesn't have some kind of news on the Fallout franchise, whether or not it could be something small like Fallout 4 next gen update. You know, for the most part, I don't know, maybe you guys can, you know, clarify in the comment section below. I ain't heard nothing about the Fallout 4 or Fallout 76 next gen update. I think Fallout 76 might already have it, but Fallout 4 was supposed to get like that spicing on the cake, man. It was supposed to get all that extra stuff for Fallout when it comes to the Xbox Series S and X, and I'm not really seeing any of that. It's just like, to me, this shows 100% that they need a dedicated studio. Bethesda cannot be the only people making these type of games, because when you go through Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and now Starfield, because I'm assuming they're going to want to continue that franchise to some degree, what you're going to have is just huge portions of time between the last and the next game. You know, right now they just got through supporting Starfield. I assume they're going to have this expansion, and they'll probably support it on the back end, but they won't have anything official for a while. And then they're going to work on Elder Scrolls. That game's going to take till probably 2029, 2028, and then they'll work on Fallout. Fallout is such a great franchise. It has such a dedicated fan base, and Xbox and Microsoft own so many RPG studios. It is baffling to me that they are working, that they have you know, some studios working on an next Fallout. Maybe they do. You know, maybe once they bought Bethesda, maybe they put like a side project or Fallout 5 in another studio. We don't know, but the way it's seeming like it's not likely. I hope it's likely. You know, I hope they actually, you know, sat down when Bethesda was first bought and said, you guys are working on Starfield. Who would you prefer to work on Fallout? We'll let you oversee it, but what studio we currently own would you think would hit Fallout out of the park? Josh Sawyer, that at Obsidian. I'm pretty sure he was one of the key factors to Fallout New Vegas. Let that dude, let him have a collaborative team between Bethesda and Obsidian, the dream team that we all want. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the audience that actually likes Fallout will tell, we all want that. Obsidian has taken a lot of the aspects that Bethesda used to do back in the day, and they've evolved it. I think we all can agree these two studios working, collabing on a game together would be phenomenal. And I think we would all love it. Fallout's too big of a franchise just to be making one every 10 years. We need a new Fallout like every 5 years. And the good thing is Fallout is so device and so weird when it comes to how they develop their lore that you can potentially make Fallout's forever. It's literally Fallout's coexisting branch foundation that they build around is a vault dweller leaving the vault in a particular area and exploring the area surrounding it. You don't even have to keep it eye to eye when it comes to whether or not they stick with the vault dweller. They could do something like BioWare used to do, where you could pick between a dweller or maybe someone in the Brotherhood of Steel, maybe the Enclave. There's so many options that you can have when it comes to the Fallout franchise. In my personal opinion, leaving it to one studio is a mistake. And it's not like it's a bad thing. I don't want people thinking that like Bethesda can't make a good Fallout game. Obviously they can. But I think them together with another studio could be Exile Entertainment. They make good games. They make good RPGs that I feel like if they came together with Bethesda, they would make a fantastic Fallout. There is too many people Xbox owns. Why have to wait a decade for another Fallout game? I hope to God they're working on another Fallout game. You know, what I would like to done, and, you know, put in the comment section below if you guys agree or disagree with me, because you guys are very vocal, is I would like for them to give the Fallout New Vegas franchise another try with Josh Sawyer over there at Obsidian. Let Obsidian make a Fallout New Vegas 2. It will be a continuation of whatever happened with Fallout New Vegas, or maybe a prequel. You know, when the bombs dropped back in the day and House saved everyone. Maybe do that. I don't know. Maybe you are House in that game. I don't know. But to me, there's so many things that they can grab onto. And then if Fallout New Vegas 2 works out well and Bethesda and Obsidian had a good working relationship, then move on to another one. Hire people onto that team and make that the dedicated Fallout team. Look, I don't think people care these days if one studio only makes one type of game. I think the problem is when creative people can only be in that one studio. But the good thing about Xbox is they own so many studios, and where, you know, remote work has become so accessible, if they do start to get a little bit of burnout when it comes to that particular game, they can, let me go over there and work a coalition for a game. Let me get out of this mental space and let me actually try something new. I don't know if this is something that's tried or even really practiced at all, but I would say that this should be an option. It would be a good way to keep your talented people in your company. Sure, they might not work for X company, but at least they'll be in your space. And they might go back to that franchise after a couple months or a couple years. That's my only point, man. Fallout's too big, especially with Amazon and Microsoft and Xbox and Bethesda putting all this money into this TV show. And it's getting all of this positive hype. I've always said it. Xbox needs more of a mainstream media entertainment and stuff like this, making a successful Fallout show captivate with a Fallout game. Sure, people are going to go play Fallout 4, and I think that's for the most part what most people are going to do that's never played it. But I'm just like, man, it'd have been nice if they had a big Fallout game announcement at least. And that game didn't even have to come out this year. Could come out season 2. But just showing people we're still working on this franchise. But anyway, that's it, man. Put in the comment section below if you guys feel like we even need Fallout. They got a lot of RPGs. Maybe we don't necessarily need this. Maybe I need this. But put in the comment section below what you guys feel about this. I'm very curious to hear your guys' opinion. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button. It's always appreciated. You can always sub to the channel for weekly content. I stream at Addict Arena. Right now, I'm working on a big project that will be coming out at the end of the month. But anyway, hope you guys have a fantastic day. This is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace. Fallout show is lit, guys. Go try it out. Prime. Amazon Prime. Go try it out.